confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hola, ¿cómo están, my Geminis? It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition, and I am here, honey, to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whoever it is you believe in, Gemini. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of October. So I just want to let you know, Gemini, there is no right or wrong way to acknowledge God. God is all things, okay? And really there is no separation, okay? God is all thing, and that is all that all means. Some of my Geminis need to know that, okay? How you want to express your relationship with the divine is solely up to you. Just because it does not look like what our grandmothers did, our grandfathers did, our, the generation before us, or what your mother, your parents, or whoever, even your friends, even if something that worked for you a while ago and now you're dipping your toes in something else, I truly feel that there's no wrong way, okay? There is no wrong way to celebrate God. Okay, I don't know why we went there, but I felt needed to say that, Gemini. And boom, Gemini, we are doing magic. It's daytime now. No, actually, in the midst of recording your reading, my camera completely shut off. Okay, and like I had my other battery that was charged to put in, but it would not play. So there is a special message that the divine wants me to give to a special Gemini, okay? You're going to resonate with this message if you are in transition in your life. This could be career. This could be, honestly, what I'm feeling is a spiritual awakening. I kind of touched on it, but Spirit really wants me to elaborate to a particular Gemini and really share a piece of my story. I know that who has been a fellow love muffin for a long time. You see this courageous woman who speaks her truth. You see this courageous woman who walks her path. You see this courageous woman who went from working a 9 to 5, went from not having a job, rubbing 2 pennies together, couldn't even buy myself a taco from Taco Bell, to being an entrepreneur, and for the last 3 years setting things my way. Okay. I want to let you know that one of the things that you probably don't know about Tori, but before I got into divination and before I got into spirituality simply allows you to choose what is best for you. That's what I feel. It's a path of the wanderer. It doesn't require you to stick to a certain box. It's about you really defining what resonates with you on a core level. So before the woman you see I am today, who flows in the energy of unconditional love, I grew up in the church. I was very accustomed to the church. And to be more precise, I grew up Pentecostal, okay? And Pentecostal I can't remember it, but non-denominational or something like that. But anyways, I was a praise and worship leader. What does that look like? Basically, if you are familiar with Christian music, I was the Tasha Cobb of my church, okay? I would, when people came in, I'm the one that hyped you up and got you excited, asked you to stand on your feet and reverence God and worshiped and cried and poured my heart out. And I still do that behind the scenes, okay? I didn't choose that particular path. However, now you see me expressing and honoring God how I choose to, and that's through candles, that's through crystals, that's through meditating, that's through just so many different doors and different ways. There's so many doors and so many ways that you can reverence God. However, this initial path was not my first path. I actually started to study the Bible. I started to study the teachings of Jesus, which y'all know I love me some Yeshua. And Romans 5:19 set me free and put me on the path that I am right now. Jesus was a mystic. I don't know why we need to go here, but anyways, Jesus was a mystic. Believe it or not, he was married. He had a twin flame, Mary Magdalene, okay? Also, in those years of, Jesus leaving, there's a point in the Bible that he turned back when he was 30. He was traveling the world. He went over there to India and chilled with Buddha and did different things, okay? But nonetheless, that's what I believe. But Spirit brought me here, okay? And I really feel like if I would have stayed in that life that I was, because actually it was quite good for everybody else, but I didn't feel really complete and happy. And at one point of my life that was good, but I wanted to broaden my horizons and broaden how I experienced God and what that looked like. Actually, I even made it to a contest of Sunday's Best on BET, where I would have auditioned for Tampa and then they would send that person on, but I ended up never doing that. However, what I'm saying is we all have a path that we can choose and we can walk. And it doesn't have to be in spirituality. It doesn't have to be, it could be in career. It could be whatever that is. It's something big and transformational. And you have to make a decision. Now, I could have chose that life that, was initially paved out for me. I think I needed those experiences to be able to connect and truly define and feel my way what was right for me. But my life would have looked very different than it does. I would probably be singing. Okay. I probably have like a little album that came out. I'll probably honestly be big and traveling, doing little mega churches. I would probably have a husband, a couple of kids. I would be a first lady nonetheless. But a part of me that I love today would have been silenced, because we know in certain circumstances, women definitely have a voice in that arena. However, it's just not as potent. How I am now and how I express myself, that is truly who I am at my core, but that would not be accepted in that arena. So I had to go find an arena and a space and a place that accepted me and allowed me to be my authentic self. However, when we make transitional and life-changing decisions like that, we have to understand that not everybody is going to accept it. Not everybody is going to vibe with it. Not everybody is going to think that this is the right decision. But I want to say, Gemini, you didn't come down here to earth to make other people comfortable. You came down here to be your authentic self. You came down to be an expression of love and how you interpretate it and allow people to enjoy you and allow people to experience you. And you are having a spiritual awakening for some of my Geminis, okay? And I felt guided to tell you that story, because no road is wrong unless you are not being authentic to yourself. And that path, I wouldn't be my authentic self, because I really feel I am in a space of, there are multiple ways that you can experience God. I would have been, reverencing God and helping beautiful souls through my voice. And I'm still doing that. Though the scenery has changed, the mission is still the same. And I have beautiful souls that reached out to me constantly and tell me how they were going to commit suicide, but God told them to get on YouTube. They were like, I'm going to get on YouTube and watch one more video and then I'm going to kill myself. Like, seriously, this is not made up. And that video so happened to be me. And it changed their life. And it made them want to live again and realize that they had purpose. So what I'm saying is, listen, all roads lead home. One of the ways that we have to realize that there is no wrong way that you can experience God, okay? So do and honor what is best for you and what is in alignment with your core, because I'm still going to get married, I'm still going to have beautiful babies, and I'm still helping beautiful souls, but I'm being more authentic to myself, where I don't have to dim my light, where I don't have to try to fit myself in a box. Okay, so I just felt guided to share that story with some Gemini. Honor your truth, honor yourself, be it in a relationship. Like if you've outgrown this relationship, or this particular kind of person, and you want to open up to something different. If it's a spiritual belief, like, listen, yeah, it might not make sense that I talk about Jesus and tarot cards. It might not make sense that I classify myself as a witch, because I do magic, honey, candle work, manifestation. I've seen it in my life. Like, it might not look like the average person, but that's okay. And one of my Geminis need to know that that's okay. Okay, you are a trendsetter. You are the 1%. You create the wave. Allow others to follow it. You don't follow the wave. I feel like you have come into this world to be a divine embodiment of God, Mother and Father, and to really preach and show, preach and show unconditional love by you being your authentic self. Okay, so I'm not going to take too much time. We're going to get back into your reading. As you're going to see, it's kind of nighttime because the camera paused, but we're going to get right back where we left off. Okay, I love you guys, and there we go. Okay, so listen, any information on how to reach me, you can find down in the description box. Okay, keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. However, okay, there are so many beautiful souls that are sharing their gifts. Gemini, you're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So if the shoe does not fit, do not force it. Okay, yes, I had to take the nails off, honey. All right, so I'm over here looking with the booty diggers. Okay, the nubs. Yeah, I gotta find me like a real nail technician. Not like no mom. I need a real nail technician. I'm manifesting that. I need someone to touch and agree with me. Okay. But anyways, Gemini, October is going to be a very interesting month for you. As I was shuffling the cards, getting ready to do what we're doing now, honey, some messages were coming through. So you need to know, like, one thing about it, Gemini, is that your steps are divinely ordered. Your steps are being ordered by the divine, meaning the things that are happening. A lot of my Geminis are going through a great awakening of accepting yourself, of accepting the love, that you desire, the love of who you are. You're really coming into individuality and really accepting who you are on a core level. And that might not look like what everybody else, pictured your life for you. But I just see, like, in the month of October, I keep laughing, guys, because as I was channeling, I just heard shit show. I was like, what? But it wasn't like, I just feel like somebody is getting, you're about to face something. You're about to look at something. And I just heard it's a shit show, For some of my Geminis, it could be simply your ways. It could be the way that you're thinking. It could be the way that you're going about things, or you're seeing that your family is a shit show, or you're seeing something. I literally, guys, kid you not, the word SHIT. Okay. But Gemini, those were the words that literally came through. That word. Okay. So I really feel like, you're dealing with some things. So another thing that the universe is really asking for you, the divine is really asking for you, is to trust. Trust in the universe, trust in the divine, trust in a higher power, trust in God, Allah, your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Spirit is just really wanting you to know that whatever transpires and takes place in the month of October, it was meant to happen. Okay. For some of you, I feel like this SHIT show is you, like, clearing out a relationship or dealing with a person that, you just didn't want to deal with. I feel like you're saying goodbye to the past. All right. And some people or some situations, or some people don't like the fact that you are making a decision to put them in your past or keep them in your past. However, just know that your steps are divinely ordered. Now, one of the things that I did channel, and we're going to go in love, like, I channeled a song for you guys, Don't Want to Be a Player No More. I don't know if it's Joe, but it's a throwback, y'all. But it's basically like, don't want to be a player no more. Something, something, something in my life. I do not know the words, but all I know the words is don't want to be a player no more. So I feel like Gemini, some of this is you. Okay? Because in the month of October, honey, you got options. I see like options all around you. Like the dating pool is very plush. Okay? There are a lot of fish in your sea is what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. But even though there's a lot of fish in the sea and people are like really throwing their selves at you, I do feel like Gemini, somebody's turning in a player card. I just get that vibe. Like you are turning in your player card. And some of my Geminis, you know, this person snuck up on you. You didn't expect to feel or, you know, desire to feel or connect with somebody in the way that you do. And I feel like this person is making you question the route or what you want to do. Okay. So I do see that, and we'll get deeper into that. But right now, this is what the energy that you're really coming into, or the main focus of your October looks like. So first thing we see right here is expression, and you see that blue. Okay. I just feel like speaking your truth, Gemini. Speaking your truth, and maybe somebody doesn't like the truth that you're going to be speaking. You know, this is where I'm getting that SHIT show from. Like you're no longer holding, you know, yourself back or holding back what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. There's like this energy, like you're not forcing anything anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like if it feels good, you're going to do it. But if it doesn't feel good, you're just not doing it. And I feel like in the past, Gemini, you just was just running on like this treadmill, just doing I keep wanting to cuss. You just kept doing stuff, people pleasing. But now I really see that you are tapping into yourself, and you've been doing this for a while, and really asking yourself what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, what feels good to you. Okay. And I feel like some people just not gonna like that, but we can't please them all, Gemini. And you came here to please yourself. And I just feel like there's a connection of you really speaking your truth, or speaking, you know, to you're going to be communicating your emotions. And I feel like this is, or speaking from the heart for some of my Geminis. And this is kind of weird for you. Let me tell you something, honey. This is very weird from you. And I feel like even expression coming, you know, telling somebody that like you want to make it real with them, you know, like, hey, I like you, you know, this is not what I usually do, but I want to try some things out with you. That's what I'm seeing right here with this expression. That's what I'm talking about, Gemini. Y'all turning in a player's card. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because my best friend is in a full-fledged relationship with a Gemini, but they do everything like they're in a relationship. But I think that the title throws her, you know, her girlfriend off, and her girlfriend's a Gemini. And I'm like, baby, you gotta have patience with Geminis, you know. That's why I love y'all. Y'all some of my boos. People don't get you, but like it's from a genuine place. But there's just something about titles or making it stone with Gemini. It just don't feel good. I just y'all just like, let's just keep it here. We're gonna do this, and this is how it's gonna be. You know, so she, and I just keep laughing because I'm picking up on, as a collective Gemini energy, like that's what the mood is. Like you're really looking for something solid. You know, yeah, you have options, you have things, but I really feel like there's someone that is going to be catching your eye, Gemini, or you have caught somebody. Some of my Gemini women, honey, you have caught somebody's eye, and they want to turn in that player's card, honey, or even vice versa. For my males, you have caught in somebody's eye, and they want to turn in that player's card. Like, okay, they want to give up the single life for you, is what I'm seeing. Okay, but I feel like you're going to be expressing yourself, Gemini, in the month of October. Also, we have intuition. You know, you've been going through a spiritual awakening, really connecting with your intuition, listening to your intuition. Your intuition is your GPS. It's directing you to your highest self, to your highest path, your highest good, your highest outcome. So I really feel like, listen, trust your intuition. Whatever you're walking into, or for some of my Geminis, walking back into in the month of October, I just feel like coming home. Trust your intuition. If your intuition show you a person and you think like something's off here, 9 times out of 10, something is off. You just really need to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Your intuition knows. Even if it's hard to believe, if your intuition is telling you like somebody cares more about you, likes you, like trust your intuition because your intuition knows, okay? So, this is what's going down for you right now. In the month of October, healing chaos. And this is something that's going on as a collective. Divine healing. One thing that people don't tell you about divine healing is, yes, the outcome is so beautiful, so well worth it. But in the thick of that divine healing, it hurts because this tornado is going to bring up everything, every person, every thought, every belief, everything that you have possibly not wanted to look at, okay? It's going to bring it up so it can be transformed. Because in healing chaos, you see these beautiful butterflies emerging. And I feel like that's a theme, Gemini. Out of the darkness, light will shine. And I feel like that's something that, is happening for you. And interesting thing, when I was getting ready to do your reading, I burnt myself with my incense and like my leg is like burning. Do not allow the past chaos, okay, or the past sting from a relationship or a partnership or a situation, even in career, throw you off and taint your image of, that love, or, chasing your dreams because it failed that one time. Like, no, that's not what we're doing. And I feel like that's what you're healing too. Because some of my Geminis, you're a little jaded. It's okay. Tori's a Sagittarius. I was jaded at one time too. And it's kind of like this one person messed it up for the whole bunch, But no, Gemini, there's someone out there that deeply desires to connect with you, deeply desires to love all of you, your light and your dark, honey, your indecision. Because my best friend got one of y'all. And I tell him daily, like, baby, you got to be patient with them, okay? They are a special kind. I love you though, Gemini, but y'all know y'all special, but I love you. Gemini, you're a good time. Some of the most sweet-hearted people, handsome, gorgeous, like seriously, you guys are amazing. So that's what your overall theme is, that you're going to be really healing chaos, okay? Moving away from speaking up, speaking your truth, tapping into your intuition. A spiritual awakening is happening for you. But I do want to read something from this healing, this chaos. So just be mindful of that in the month of October, okay? It says, when you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You are being healed on all levels. You are a healer, okay? Ultimately, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing, okay? Do the unexpected, mix life up a bit. And I feel like that's something that, Gemini, you're being asked to do. Step out of your shell, step out of your comfort zone, do something different, okay? Go out on that date with that person that you're intimidated by or you're scared to open up to. Like, do something that in the month of October, every day, do something that scares the bejesus out of you. Okay? Do something that you were scared to do. Because this is going to like help you pinpoint what's for you, get clear about what it is that you really want. Because I feel like some of my Geminis, y'all out here with the player card knowing damn well y'all want a relationship. But that stagnant energy from the past, is still there. Or, you're in a relationship, but you desire to be single. Like, you know your story, you know which one it is. And I just feel like in the month of October, you're being gifted with a chance to heal and move past old ways, old beliefs, and really invite something new in, okay? Something new, something exciting, something refreshing is what I'm seeing from the divine. So let's just see what's crowning you, okay? So these are going to be the things that Spirit is really going to be placing on your mind for you to process, Gemini, in the month of... As I'm reading this, I just feel like one of my Geminis, you just been doing the same thing over and over, dating the same kind of person over and over, eating the same kind of food over and over, doing the same. It's just repetitive, and it's like, it's getting boring, and it just feels like you're just, Every day you wake up doing the same thing. You know, like one of those movies that you're just stuck in one of those places. Okay? Yeah. If you need to make a decision, don't pick what you normally would pick. Don't pick the same thing that you've seen 100 times. Don't date the same person you always date. Like, don't go after the same type. Like, and I'm saying it like this because this is the energy around it. It's like somebody is doing, you're like literally not being your authentic truth. You're just doing the same thing because it's just been that way. But I feel like something is here to shake you up. Something is here to show you that there is more to life. There's more to be experienced, okay? And I feel like there's a person coming in, be it platonic or even in love, that's here to really awaken your crown chakra. Or maybe this is something that happened, like you were just doing the same thing, and then you met a friend or a person that just really elevated your mind, really opened you up. And when you met this person, you had a spiritual awakening, okay? For some of my Geminis. Also, what's being planted on the top of your mind, Gemini, is your dreams right here. Okay, this is the I always mess this dragon up, but the fulfillment or something like that. But this is the dragon of hope. Okay, so Spirit is just placing, like, don't forget about your dreams. Don't forget about that inner child, those things that you said you wanted to do, but you put them aside because you felt like they were unrealistic, or as an adult you shouldn't be doing them. I see a lot of you crowning you guys as self-employment, coming into being an entrepreneur. You know, maybe you're a little scared because one thing about it is, like, you know, it sounds good being self-employed or entrepreneur, but when you thinking about that bacon, honey, when you thinking about that money, when you thinking about how is this going to happen, listen, Spirit is saying you are on the right path. Okay, you are on the right path. Do you know how many no's Starbucks got before Starbucks got their yes? Starbucks applied for a bank loan over 250 times, hearing no. Now, let's be real with ourselves. Honestly, me, truthfully, on that third no back in the day, I would have gave up before I knew who I was right now in this moment. You know, now I know to keep going. So someone just needs to know self-employment, entrepreneurship is really for you. It's just about, you know, figuring out. It's a process. It's a journey. What Spirit wants you to know. Also, we have spiritual growth here. This is what's crowning you guys, a spiritual awakening. Spiritual insight. Like I said, some of you are shifting. Maybe what you believed and how you perceived God at one time, you're moving away from that. Also, what I did see is parental care for some of my Geminis. You know, there could be a situation where, you know, you're a little worried about a court case or something of that nature, or even with your parents, parental cares. Maybe you have some responsibilities with your parents or something, and you just feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, but you need to still make time for yourself, is what I'm hearing, Gemini. Also, we got leaving and ending. For some of you, this is you're leaving, you're making a decision to leave a career and step into self-employment, or even like venture out into real estate, or I just feel like collaborating, or even for some of you, your restaurant and stuff, or even a personal project, some creative project, writing, music. I feel it all. Like it's limitless here. Owning your own business, though, becoming your own boss is something that I see. Taking your money and investing it, and I feel like it is going to come out good. Ending an area, ending a lot of old cycles. Like I said, healing chaos, Gemini, in the month of October. If I say September, guys, do not kill me. So this is something major that's going to be happening. No, I didn't do that. Okay, we're going to just move right into love because I did not do that. I didn't pull it for you guys. Okay. So, Gemini, I was only trying to take one of these cards when it came to love, you know, what Spirit wanted, you know, to talk about with Gemini in the love department. However, all these cards flew out. So firstly, we have patience right here. Congratulations. You've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away, or much, much later, okay? I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to flow intuitively. We also have trust here. We also have options. This card came out first. And we have self-love. So in your love life, it's busy because one of the things, Gemini, you're really loving on yourself more. Okay, I open and embrace a feeling of self-love. Okay, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I feel like there's a deeper connection of yourself that you've been processing, that you've been doing here with this self-love and yourself, Gemini, which is really opening you up to have more options when it comes to love. So listen, if a person that you feel like is way out of your league is attracted to you, or you feel, you know, I don't know, Okay, but I feel like that's because you're putting a lot of self-love and a lot of self-effort into yourself. Like, and people, what people have to understand, everything is energy. So the more that you love yourself, the more that you're going to vibrate high. So you're going to attract different kind of people with options here. Now, with that being options, you're being guided to take what is different. My camera cut off literally when I was recording, and I feel like that was my guides telling me, okay, just stop. But I realized that there was a message that I needed to give to a particular Gemini. So like I was saying, guys, in the month of October, Gemini, you're being guided when it comes to love. Though you have a lot of options, or people in mind, I feel like you need to pick something different, And for some of my Geminis, it's either how somebody feels about you or you feel about somebody, or I feel like you're mirroring them. But with options here, like you're not their usual type and they're not your usual type, but yet it might be a weird ass combination right here with all these things. You see all these options, guys? Do you see all these options? All these different little options in this ice cream, but you'll never know if you don't try it. Because I mean, like, all of these things, I like it. And I feel like this person, Gemini, that you, woo child, Gemini, the ghetto. Okay, I just had to sage myself. All these interruptions. Gemini, you're really embodying the Queen of Swords, male or female. You are cutting through BS. Like, you're really aligning your life. Okay. And I feel like, there could be like things that are trying to pull your attention to even some of these options. Like, you didn't already did it. You already know what it is. I just feel like it's time to clean house. It's time to do something different. Okay. So what I see going on for you in the month of October when it comes to love, I see you really focusing on yourself, okay? I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. So I really feel like, yeah, Gemini, you've been in a lot of needy connections, okay? And maybe I see you guys coming into a more healthier connection, but being that you have been subject to codependency or negative kind of connections, you don't really know how to receive this connection. And for some of my Geminis, you're really loving yourself so you can really receive this person is what I'm seeing. Okay, because we have patience here. I feel like this connection is going to teach you patience, but more so it's going to be more so patience, Gemini, within yourself to trust the process, okay? Because I feel like for some of my Geminis, you just been real single. You might mingle, but baby, you single, or you're about to become single. And in this part of your life, you're more focused on healthy relationships, okay? But I feel like there's a need for some of my Geminis. Don't get me when I say this. You could be used to toxicity. You could be used to, that whole demeanor. Like if they're not chasing you, or, if this person isn't arguing with you, like you're really defining how you view love, or what love feels like, or what love looks like, or this person isn't using you or abusing. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. Okay. That's what I'm just saying. But that's only for a couple. But I really see like you're really coming into this self-love within yourself, okay? And you and this person, honestly, I feel, Gemini, there's a person, whether you know them or not, but I feel like they're very close, they're very in your aura, okay? And I feel like in the month of October, there's definitely a chance for you guys to connect. But also I'm seeing divine timing. I feel like patience is needed in this situation because somebody is working something out, okay? And I really feel it's with Gemini, you'll know that if this is you, or if this is person that you were interested in, okay? But this is what I'm seeing. Either somebody is a player, because with the wild card here, my Geminis, you could be a reformed playboy, playgirl, honey, okay? You got options, and you keep your options, honey. You keep it open, And I feel like either the person that the divine has for you that is really going to suit you, it's like somebody is a reformed playgirl, playboy. And I really feel like it could be Gemini, or the kind of type that Gemini used to date, or the person used to date. But you listen, it's energy. I'm just trying to read the energy. So pick you. If you are a person that has a lot of options, or you could probably feel this person has options, so maybe you keep your options open, or there's something that in divine timing is going to be made clear, and spirit is asking you to trust, because it's not always what it seems. Okay, it's not always what it seems, because like one thing about Tori, I love throwing myself out there, Gemini. A lot of people may try to shoot their shot, but however, just because people shoot your shot does not mean that everybody is open to it. Some people can't help they look good, and maybe that's you, Gemini, and this person is a little timid, a little nervous, or you're a little timid, a little nervous, but I feel like there's something with self-love being worked out right here. Okay. But also with this dead end, you are being advised, Gemini, like any old flames, old things, like cut it out. Any old patterns, there's a sense of needing to clear out the old so this new connection can come in, because you've been loving yourself. And I feel like you're vibrating higher, but yet you're still entertaining low-level individuals. So you're blocking, you or them are blocking this connection that the divine has from you. And it's going to be an even connection. You're the best. No, you are. You see these two little fox here? Like, this person is healed. This person is whole. And maybe, sometimes we're so used to dealing with incomplete people or people that aren't whole, okay? Like, we don't know how to receive somebody when they whole and when they come together. That's a real thing. That was a real thing for me, But also, Gemini, we have connection here. And I know, I got to call it how I see it. I feel like this is a divine connection, high-level soulmate. It could be a high-level twin flame, but no matter what, you both are doing the work, because this thread here talks about a connection. You and this person have a soul. Y'all hit each other on a soul level. This isn't face value stuff right here. So I feel like either you or them, divine timing is at play here in this connection, or whenever this connection comes in, Gemini, because I feel like you're releasing the spilled cups in the past, because the Five of Cups is all about looking at the past, crying over spilled milk. And I feel like somebody is moving away from that. It could be both of you. You both have your guards up about each other, because you just like, I don't really know, or when this person comes into your life, what I'm saying? This is the kind of energy, but what are y'all sitting on? Y'all don't trust. Y'all don't see what spirit is doing here, but this is a 10 of Pentacles. I feel like a match made in heaven right here, where you both give emotions, and where in the past, Gemini, maybe like the people didn't really give you emotion, or emotionally they didn't stimulate you. They didn't really love you. But I feel like this person is a Queen of Cups. And you at your core, Gemini, are a Queen of Cups too. Like, you have a lot of emotions to give too. Also, there's going to be a lot of passion. It's going to be, you're both working on your dreams right here. You're both ambitious. Like, you both, like, it's like your perfect match. Okay? But either you or them are scared right here with this Hangman. You're just not trusting the process. And I feel like in due time, you're going to be able to trust the process, Gemini, or they're going to be trusting the process. Or trusting the process that spirit is trying to get you to release old patterns, old love connections, or old way of looking at love, so this new love can really come in and bless your life, and you bless them. I've really been like prepping some Gemini for that. That's crazy. Okay, so now what we're going to do, Gemini, we're going to take a look and just see what it is that you need to know in the month of October that will bring you more fulfillment, okay? Yeah. Oh my God, look at this, Gemini. I don't think I meant to take this card, but look what came out. I laid it up on this deck. You can't see it, but we have relaxation, okay? Then we have taking a risk. So in the month of, you're the only sign that got this. To be able to use this deck again. So in the month of October, Spirit is asking you to take risks. Okay, take risks, and make sure that you're pouring into yourself. I feel like there could be like some kind of connection or person from your past that is like draining you. That's like, I feel like this whiny energy. Oh my God. And I feel like, with your sacral chakra, it's depleting you. It's draining your energy, your life force, your creativity. Like, if you're like drained, or you can't, like, you're going to know certain connections are for you. And it's time for you to really start listening to your intuition. But I feel like you need to relax right now, Gemini. You have to find a balance between relaxing and taking a risk. Because I really feel like with taking a risk here, there is something, you're you're going to be so happy that you did not sleep on this. For some of you, it could be in love, it could be in career. You know with your own intuitions, okay? Yeah, but also we have massage here. So I feel like it's very important that you make some self-care, even massage, because I feel like there's something with you overworking yourself. You see all these pressure points here, your feet, your hands, your back, your neck, like you're really going in, and spirit is saying, take a break. Also, you have clear your energy field. Like I said, I just had the sage. You want to get out the Florida water, get out some sage, take a spiritual bath, because I feel like sometimes we hold other people's energy, especially being an empath. There's something around you that is, that's quite draining you. And you're also being guided to get out in nature. I feel like for some of my Gemini, you need to take a break from people, from responsibility, and just lighten up some and have fun. Also, make a meal. You definitely want to make sure that you're eating your fruits and vegetables, okay? Eating on the healthier side to really help your vibration, just with what you're dealing with in the month of October, because we have life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. So I really feel like when something happens in your life, Gemini, just simply ask, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me right now? Okay. What is the purpose of this, spirit? Show me right now so I can learn what I need to learn and I can go on about my business, is what I'm seeing from my Geminis. Okay. Oh, my throat. Also work on your throat chakra. You can do meditations to that. There's a need for you to speak your truth, but I feel like by you speaking your truth, Gemini, it's really going to open your throat chakra up. It's going to change a lot of things in your life, but there's a sense for you needing to speak your truth. Now, when it comes to career, okay, and your finances, we have Justice, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like this is really you, but maybe you're a little worried because something is draining your finances, okay? Or this could be tied up in a divorce. This could be tied up in, because I did see parental care. It could be like, taking care of somebody. I feel like with Justice here, if you're going through some kind of financial constraint or something, for some of my Geminis, if you are taking care of somebody, if you are the main breadwinner, it could be, you're taking care of your children, because I do see that. I feel like you got a lot of money, but something is depleting you. Something is overworking you. Something is overworking you. Let me see. Spirit, why is the 10 of Swords here when it comes to finances? That came right out. Protection, okay? For some of my Gemini, we got Voyage here, came out reverse, and Gateway. So I really feel like somebody is using a Gemini as a meal ticket. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to call it what it is. And I feel like it's depleting your finances. It's depleting your energy. Okay, yeah. It's stealing your inner peace right here. So there's a need for you to, take care of your child, but that don't mean you got to take care of everybody, or you got family that's like, yeah, I feel like some of you's in love. You're letting, or a person or a relationship deplete you when it comes to your finances. Because I feel like, Spirit wants you to know whatever, or it could be like a work situation where someone backstabbed you. That's also what I'm seeing. But Spirit, listen, Justice is here. What was done will be righted. Okay? You just stand tall, because I feel like maybe you got to start over again with this Queen of Pentacles. It could be a work situation. It could be, a friend, a colleague, or you could be switching careers. Like, you're a little nervous, okay? But you're protected. You're about to go. You're about to walk into abundance right here with the Gateway and the Voyage. And maybe you're scared on this new venture that you're taking, Gemini, but Spirit is saying go for it. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing very clearly, go for it. It's really going to pan out. Now, for some of you, this is like some kind of leech thing. But honestly, for some of you, it could just be career. You trusted the wrong person, or something left you depleted with this 10 of Swords. Somebody backstabbed you. You know what I'm saying? You just didn't expect it from that person, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're going to get it back tenfold. Justice will be served here. This is the card of protection. You are protected, okay? This is a family tree. Your ancestors got you. Okay. So that's what I see that you need to know in the month of October that will bring you more fulfillment. Now, what Spirit wants Gemini to keep at the forefront of your mind in the month of October is really your goals, not anybody else's goals, but your goals, and reach for the stars. And listen, even though this change is happening for some of you, it's in love, it's in career, infinity right here, you are protected. Whatever change is happening in your life, Gemini, it's for your healing, okay? For some of my Gemini, you were backstabbed at a job or coworkers or something happened, but everything is going to work itself out. The most important message of Spirit really wants you to know in the month of October. So if this resonated, please don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Subscribe, share it with your fellow Geminis. I love you guys so freaking much, and definitely check out the channel because we're back. More content, honey. I love you guys, and I will catch you on my channel.
Follow, she blazing.